What's up, bro? Too? It's your boy Trey.
And your boy CJ Rice.
We finna we're doing this little news thing for my dad, and
it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna do like it's like a little documentary or something like
left
that.
Turn. Now we here already.
Media production and things of that nature and design. I just wanted to help people to kind of get out their dreams. So, I got with Eddie, and then, this thing has just transformed, and, we no longer have Vinegar Hill, the community anymore, but, Eddie has been trying to, continue that mindset of the Vinegar Hill business district, and like we can carry that mindset into everything that we do.
Right.
And why not, if you want to represent and push forward the culture, then to have clothing to make sure that that's represented and that mindset continues to push forward regardless. So that's just kind of how we got to that. I don't know if Eddie wants to share anything.
Please.
Well, just real briefly, and also I think it's a great way for us to connect, our elders with our younger generation, and at the same time share the importance of the entrepreneurship spirit. And that's very important, and I think we need to get to that because everybody's heard of Black Wall Street. Well, Vinegar Hill was our Black Wall Street.
Yeah. Original product. Now, this goes deeper than just the clothing line as far as what's going to be offered. Am I correct? I think you alluded to something besides just clothing.
Yeah, most definitely. So like it's a whole mindset. It's a whole culture of arts and business and entrepreneurship because at one time there was a black business district in Charlottesville, and we want to make sure that never gets forgotten and that it can be a story that's told across generations that you come from greatness and that you can excel. You just have to put your mind to it and put your grind to it.
Yeah.
And we can continue to do the things that that happened in the past. It's, having a business and taking care of your family is not an anomaly to us. We can do that. We've been doing that. So we need to get back to that as a sense of normalcy. And we hope that this clothing line and just promoting this cultural lifestyle will help our young people understand that there is a reference point for being successful right here in Charlottesville.
Mac, you ready? Alright. I'm cut your mic's on, you cut them off. What she said? Okay.
That's documentary days.
Tell your friends to get with my friends.
In my humble opinion, we have James Frey in here from Liberty Tax Service. James, introduce yourself.
Again, the name is James Frey. I own the Liberty Tax Service on Ryle Road. This is actually the second year that the store's been open there.
So, Mr. Frey, thanks for joining In My Humble Opinion once again. You were one of our first sponsors, and I definitely appreciate that. I want to thank you for that for our first year on the air. So going into the second year, it's tax season,
Yes.
right? Everybody looking at getting some money to blow, hopefully save, but you know how we do, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here you got some good tidbits for 2017, some new things going on in 2017.
So the biggest thing that we try to get out to educate people about is in December of 2015, Congress passed a law, the PATH Act, Protecting Americans from Tax Hikes. They passed that, so it's against the law for the IRS to issue a refund before February 15th to anyone that receives earned income credit or the additional child tax credit. which is going to hurt a lot of people that actually need their money before February 15th.
Hold on. Back that up. You may have to say that one more time. So who doesn't qualify to get money before February 15th? Is this everybody? Or?
No, it's not everybody.
Okay, say that again for me.
The taxpayers that qualify for earned income tax credit or the additional child tax credit. The biggest two refundable credits that there are that people, they just depend on.
Hey, the last time we was here, y'all done see like a little leather black bag before we left. I think I may have left it here.
That's right.
Can you hear? Good.
That'd be good. We'll be all that.
IMHO 101 Jams on your social media, WVAI, on the YouTube as well. Check out those archives. We're in here with Lon Anderson, all about car audio. One of the first sponsors, one of the reasons, in my humble opinion, had a very successful 2016, our first year on the air. And we back 2017 better than ever. Thanks to all the listeners and all the supporters.
In my humble opinion, 101 Jams classics in today's hip hop and R&B in the home of Cheryl Underwood Radio. Charles has a guest in the studio with him. Charles is speaking with Devon, right?
We got Lon Anderson here, local resident, a man that is about his business and also about the community. Devon, I was just trying to think. I remember you won an award for the local Chamber Minority Business Council. What was that award that you won? It was about being it was about a new business owner that deal with with the Andrew Copeland's group.
Oh, with the CIC?
Yeah.
Some of the CIC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a pitch competition.
The pitch comp. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Won a pitch competition, and I got a 17-week course with CIC.
There you go.
With a new business pitch. About 3-4 years ago, actually.
Man, it's a long
time moving fast, man.
Yeah. But I brought that up because like I said, you are a man about your business, and you also keep your heart within the community and always willing to help out. So tell the folks about this new initiative that you have going on where you're bringing the community together.
Well, we're trying to put together a career expo. We're planning on trying to get that done the first or the second week of April. Mm-hmm. And the way they came about was, there's a lot of young kids when they're in school and when they get out of school that really don't know what to do. You always hear that push: go to school, go to college, go to college. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of kids that actually go to college. They get their degree in general studies and they still come back out. They don't have a job. They don't have any skills. But my idea was to show there's other avenues other than college, if you can't go or you're not ready to go yet, to make some money and to actually establish careers. Entrepreneurship. There's other type of jobs with high school diplomas that you can actually do really good work with, and we partner with Almar PD. Mm-hmm. Talk to Lieutenant Todd Hotwood.
There you go.
And so we're trying to work and show the kids there's other avenues of empowerment than just going straight to college.
Yeah. Man, that is awesome. And, people that want to learn more about this or join in, with your efforts, is there an email group they can join? Should they email you, or how do we go about that?
Yeah, they can email me. Email me on my work site. It's wdanderson@allaboutcaraudio.com. And you can also check our Facebook page out. It's www.facebook.com/allaboutcaraudio. And every Thursday we have a open meeting. And it's
every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Okay.
And it's at 6 o'clock until. And it's geared towards the expo, but sometimes we talk about other things too. And I'm doing that right now at my location, 407 Earhart Street, in Charlottesville. That's All About Car Audio shop. Yeah. Until it starts getting a little bit bigger, because every Thursday we get extra people. But yeah, that's the plan, is to make this big. Any entrepreneurs or minority business owners, they want to come speak at the expo, set up tables, please get in contact with me, because that's the main thing. We want this to be a community effort.
Now, tell them once again, as far as who this is catered to, who this is, somebody that's listening and saying, well, yeah, I have some business ideas, or it could be somebody where it could be a young guy saying that, it could be an older person saying, I had a business, didn't really work out, not sure why. So who's this catered to, and when was this going to take place?
So we really was catering it to a lot of the high school kids. The kids that's about to graduate, or is in that the sophomore or junior year that doesn't have a kind of idea of what they want to do. But like I said before, if you have graduated, or you've been in the job force, this is exposed for you too, because this is it wants to show people that there's other ways of empowering yourself than just kind of going to college and incurring debt. College ain't for everybody.
True.
So just like my son, he's actually doing a videography of us right now. And the first thing I asked him, is he going to school? Well, for right now, for him, school is not not what he wants to do right now.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to empower him to actually make some money.
There you go.
And to do something that he enjoys doing.
I mean, that's the end goal, right?
And
that's the end goal.
That's the end goal.
It's kind of like somebody who goes from high school to the pros. It's like your goal is to get to the pros.
Right. Exactly. And plus, too, your college might not be for you right after school, but 4 or 5 years down the line, when you're doing something that you like doing, you might want to go back to school.
For sure.
So like I say, it's catered to the high school kids. Kids that's about to graduate, that has graduated, that's kind of sitting at home, playing video games, don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But also, if you're a little older, you've been out of school a few years, hey, come on down.
Yeah. And one thing that I'm a strong proponent of, man, is there's levels of the education too that benefit you, and I'm sure there's something that they'll learn. Some people it's the university level,
right.
Private school, public school. Some people it's community college.
Yeah.
Some people it's trade school.
Yeah.
Some people just take classes when they can.
Exactly.
It's whatever works for you to get you to your goal. Right?
Exactly. Whatever works for you to get you to your goal. And like I said before, just like with my son, we're looking at some videography classes for him. So just to get him, get his craft, sharpen up, things like that. But doesn't necessarily have to be a 4-year college. No, not right now.
Yeah.
So. But like I said, that's an opportunity. I think that a lot of our kids, and especially our minority kids, needs to be pushed out there and kind of show them, look, there's trade schools out there, cutting hair, things, do stuff with your hand. There's all kinds of different things you can do. So we're reaching out to local business owners and entrepreneurs, and for them to tell their story and set up booths and things like that. So
good stuff.
You can reach me at my email as wdanderson@allaboutcaraudio.com. You can also message me on Facebook. That's on facebook.com/allaboutcaraudio. And you can give me a call, 434-249-6765.
And Max, that's how we do it. Good news. And repping our community, Max. That's how we do it. I got some other good news. My Falcons is whipping some Green Bay Packers. Throw that in there. My bad. Since Razor making me work on playoff Sunday, I had to throw that in there. Let them know I am keeping track. Now, this is my humble opinion, y'all. When we get back, we're gonna close the show out with some more news. Maybe not so good for everybody, but we're gonna talk about some politics and make sure y'all know about current and local events going on. Whether it's our past city council meeting, make sure everybody knows where that left off at, and we're in the midst of a new presidency, so we're gonna tackle those with our main man. Brother from another mother, Aaron Simmons is in the booth with us, so we'll be right back. I am H.O.
You're listening to In My Humble Opinion on 101 Jams. We'll be back next week to do it all over again. Thanks for tuning in.